You know how there's some resorts or hotels that are like the beacon of the area, that when you Google or search an area, that's the resort or hotel that pops out? What do you think it's that resort for the Disney Springs area? You might think it's the Bonnet Creek Resorts. You might think it's Port Orleans because it's right there. You might think it's Saratoga Springs because it's also right there. But for me, it's always been this one resort that always stood out, and I became enamored with it when I first started doing these hotel reviews, and that's the Buenavista Palace. What makes this hotel resort any different than every other resort in this area? And to be honest, not much. This has about almost every amenity that most of the resorts in this area has. Why is it that I'm so enamored by this resort? It just always puts me at peace. Every time I drive up, every time I walk through the lobby, such a cool structure of the lobby, especially when you look up and you see it towering all the way to the top. And of course, the pool area. So we just got back to the room. I just finished taking a shower. We're gonna head over to Epcot, but the pool was amazing. The pool was very relaxing. So was the lazy river. Pro tip. If you're gonna go to the pool, go early because one, there's not gonna be that many seats. It was hard for us to find the seat. We found one. It was all the way to the back of the pool, but it was very difficult. We had to like spin around a few times before we could grab it. And the other part in the lazy river, because the pool was so packed, there was also not that many tubes to go around. And the tubes that were going around, they definitely looked kind of deflated. So yeah, go ahead, get there early, find your seats. We did have a drink. I had a drink. It was called the sangria something, mango sangria or something like that. It was amazing. It was so good. Highly recommended. But yeah, overall, we had a great time at the pool. So one thing that I have to make clear is that this is on the higher end of the resorts, especially in this area. Actually, to think about it, most of the resorts going into the Disney Springs area are on the high-end area. What do I mean by high-end area? I'm talking about resorts that may go around $200 to almost $1,000 a night. 1,000 being like the Four Seasons and all that. But for the Buenavista Palace, this resort can go up to 200 to 30 a night, depending on how crazy the Disney area is, especially during the summers. So on the bottom floor where you have all the amenities, like I said, there's a cafeteria where you could get food, pizza, Starbucks. There is Starbucks. I missed it because there's no real sign that says Starbucks, except when you really walk in, there's like a sign where it has a very limited menu of the Starbucks. So it's not a whole Starbucks. Just want to point that out. So you have that. You have the gift shop, which I have a funny story about the gift shop. For example, I literally needed a bottle opener because I brought some beers from home and I forgot a bottle opener. And I could have driven to the dollar store that's, I don't know how far away, or a CVS or Walmart or whatever. Decided not to. I decided to go downstairs and look for a bottle opener. You know, keep it as a souvenir. So when I went downstairs, I talked to the guy. He showed me a few bottle openers. I picked one out, the one I liked, and I thought it was cool. I didn't think, they were going to be that pricey. So I just grabbed them, put it on the counter, and the guy charged them. Come to find out, the bottle opener was $14. Yep, you heard me. So it is a cool keepsake and a reminder. I didn't remove the price. Yeah, so be aware. Don't buy a lot of things from the gift shops in these resorts just because prices are so inflated. Aside from that, there's also the gym, which is nothing too crazy, and the spa. I've stayed at the spa once. I highly suggest it if you have the time and the budget to do so. Always gotta do some R&R. Okay, with that being said, let's go check out the room. All right, good morning, everybody. It's now the next day. We had a really good rest. We were extremely tired, so we enjoyed some of the other amenities here at the resort, but for the most part we kind of called it quits because we were very exhausted from the day. But now let's do this room tour, and we're going to start it off here at the beginning
We are staying in room 1138. So if we go in, we have this little foyer, the nice little painting. That's the main door. You go into the bathroom. You have the mirror, faucet, little area for storage. You have your closet here, which is a pretty big closet. Ironing board, some hangers, your luggage holder, carrier, whatever you call those things. Then you go into the bathroom itself. Here you have your shower. And the reason we have this stack of towels here is because the shower pressure and the shower was phenomenal. It was great. The problem was that, as you can see, I'm going to show you the liner for this shower was broken, and we didn't really pay attention to that after the fact when the floor was completely flooded after I took a shower. So we had to use a whole bunch of towels to dry it. And the problem is that since it is broken, taking the shower was kind of difficult because we had to move the nozzle all the way to the wall so we wouldn't wet the floor, even though we still wet the floor. It was a bit of a pain, but nothing too crazy. Just wanted to let you guys know. The toilet, it's beautiful, how it's supposed to be. And then we go out to the bedroom. Let's give it a pan. Excuse the luggage. We're packed up and ready to go. So this is a king size room. Go here to your lamp. It has your plug, and it has a USB charge. The clock also has a USB charge. It says rapid USB charge, but you'll be the test of that. I didn't use it. Your phone, then you go to your middle compartment. TV, drawers, and then you have your fridge, your safe. One of the cool things about this place, or at least maybe they don't know, is that you can plug in your USB devices, your HDMI devices, and use your laptop because it's not a smart TV. So if you want to use YouTube and things like that. The bed, which was comfortable. AC, phenomenal. We froze our butts to death. Then you have the desk area. One of the cool things about this little desk area is that it kind of has two desks in one, because you can pull this out, and this can become another desk or a dining table. So that's pretty cool. And then you have your lamp, which has two plugs, and then we go to this little living area. We had pizza last night from the cafeteria downstairs, so grab and go, delicious, very, very good. It took 4 minutes for them to cook it, so it was awesome. So you have this little nook desk here where you can pull this out, right? And it could be an extra sofa or desk, or if you want to just plop your feet on this, it's great. The little nook table here so you could sit down, eat, or do whatever you want. The sofa, just nice. It is a pull-out couch, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. It's a pull-out couch. So it looks like a double bed. Then you have this lamp here, which also works as a USB and a plug. So let me pan one more time so you guys can get a view of the room, which overall was a nice room. Now onto the balcony. Balcony comes with these little two nice chairs and a little small table. This is the view. So one of the cool things about this view is that we got the fireworks view. So onto the distance right there is Epcot, and all all the way back there is Magic Kingdom. And we were able to see both Epcot's nighttime fireworks and Magic Kingdom's nighttime fireworks. It was actually very, very cool. But yeah, this is the view. So overall, I had a great time here at the Buenavista Palace, enjoyed the stay. There were so many amenities to use that I did not record here, like the arcade, the gym, the spa. These resorts have a plethora of things for you to do, so it's a lot of fun. I was just exhausted and tired because we hopped over to Epcot for a bit, and that did it for me. But the room was very nice. It was comfortable. The beds were nice. I slept extremely fine. I had no issues there. For food wise, the food was good. Ordered the pizza. It took 4 minutes, like I said, to get the pizza up and going, and it was delicious. Most of the time we spent was grabbing food from the Citrus, which is the grab and go. Aside from that, there are other restaurants here for you to use and eat. Here is a list. You can scan the QR code to get the menu and search them up. Out of all of these, I've eaten at the Letterpress, which is really, really good. I have had breakfast there before, and I've had dinner there before. It was very delicious, and the Citrus. The other thing, and this is what I was relating to the DVD. I don't know who uses DVDs nowadays, but they do give you a free DVD rental. Now, I don't know if they do this all the time, but we received a free DVD rental. And on the first floor, it's like this big kiosk where you could choose DVD. It's like Redbox. And then you just put this in, pick a DVD, and they give it to you, and it's a rental, and then you give it back in the morning, which I thought that was pretty cool. Mind you, I didn't use it because I had my laptop and plugged it in to the TV. But if I wasn't able to do that, I probably maybe would have used this. So overall, yeah, it was a really good stay. Now, I do have some cons about the room itself. One of the cons, right? And I don't know, maybe it's because it's a busy weekend, but I thought this might, be some kind of importance. I don't know. I reached out to let them know that this fire alarm, it's literally hanging by the cables. I called them yesterday before we left the room to let them know, to see if they could get a technician up here and just, hook it back up. They told me, yeah. As you can see, it never happened. So that was one con. 2, the bathroom. I don't like the layout of the bathroom. This is just my personal preference. Ooh, what was that? But yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Now it's your turn. Have you stayed here before? What was your experience? Comment down below and let us know. Until the next trip, stay safe.